Okay, so four countries in the world right now, they are in heated discussion now. Heated discussion going on among the four countries now. One is America, United States of America. One is Russia, one is China, and one is India. Only news are surfacing between these four countries, only maximum. If I talk about Gaza Strip, then America is associated. If I talk about Gaza Strip, America is associated. If I talk about Ukraine war, then Russia is associated. Next day, 15th of the August, there is a historical uh, treaty is going to happen between United States of America and Russia in Alaska between President Putin and President Trump. That is again between Russia and America. Otherwise, if I talk about the global trade, then it is China. And there is another country who is in a very dramatical way. I won't say they are world leader in any way, but in dramatical way, this country called India, it is somehow it is in news. Why India is in news? Because the way it is trying to stick itself either with the Russia or America. This is India, and west side is America, and east this side is Russia. It is changing its pointer from here and here. The way, the speed at which it is changing its pointer. India is always in news nowadays. Indian Prime Minister, sometime his associate goes to Russia, sometime Indian Prime Minister goes to America. With the way they are switching their pointer from America, Russia, America, Russia, America, Russia, somehow India is always in news. In February time frame, Indian Prime Minister was in America. Then Indian Industry Minister was in America. Indian Industry Ministry officials were in America. News came that India is in deep discussion with America for a trade deal. Then news started arriving that India is doing historical trade with Russia. America became extremely angry with the India and it slapped 50% tariff on India. Okay, then India decided to go with the Russia itself. Then Indian National Security Advisor NSA, he was in Russia. Okay, they invited President Putin to India. More or less, he affirmed also, but news arrived that Putin would not come to India recently the way people are thinking. Now, India, China, and Russia they will meet in Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit that is scheduled to happen in the end of the August, and there is a new currency they will announce that will be different to the dollar. This is what right now. This is what right now it is arriving now. This news that is arriving now right now. Then all of a sudden news is arriving that Indian Prime Minister will visit America next month. Within past 15 days, when United States was angry with India, daily basis Donald Trump was saying something about Indian economy. It is a dead economy and this and that. Means India is completely dependent upon European Union on America. Indian Prime Minister, Defense Minister, they were involved in talking about how great Indian economy is. It is not dependent upon America indeed. Then all of a sudden news arrived that Indian Prime Minister would visit America. No one is understanding what's going on. India is appearing in the Shanghai Corporation Organization where China and Russia they are completely away from America. I won't say they are anti-American, but they are away from America. Then Prime Minister is going to America. Where he is? Russia is separate. That is sin. China is separate. That is sin. But why Indian Prime Minister is no Indian Prime Minister will go to China also. Indian Prime Minister goes to China. Indian Prime Minister go to Russia. Indian Prime Minister go to Brazil. Indian Prime Minister go to Canada in the G7 meeting where he is not invited. He is not the part of G7. He was invited as a guest, but he is not part of G7. Then he will go to America. I don't know, Miss, who is along with India, who is not along with the India. He goes to Pakistan also. He goes to Bangladesh also. He goes to Afghanistan also. He goes everywhere. One or two countries are remaining in Asia. Otherwise, he went everywhere. India is in news in that fashion. Indian Prime Minister goes everywhere. Now people are thinking why India is dancing like this. American president he go to a country where he feels that trade will be more. Russian president does like this only. Chinese president he does like this only. All presidents they do like. But Indian president, no one is enemy, no one is friend. Everywhere, wherever he sees money, he runs. And because of that, only 50% tariff is imposed on India by Donald Trump, considering there is no guarantee what India would do. The question is arising why India is doing like this. India is doing like this for money and security. India is running toward Russia because it should feel secure with the Russian defense product. India is running toward Europe and America so that it should feel secure as far as money is concerned. Now, is there something that Indian companies are lacking in that science and technology? Certainly. This is what is there. Indian companies are lacking. There is no Indian company who produce any software product. All Indians are completely they're working in European or American companies only. They don't have their own product. They feel pride in working on them. Microsoft C is from India. Or Microsoft is not from India. What we see is from India. He is like a servant there. I'm not talking in bad word. If anyone working in Indian government, he is called government servant. If anyone is working in a government sector, he is written as government servant. This is a legal word. If any Indian is a CEO of Microsoft company, he is a servant of Bill Gates. What is bad in that? If any Indian is CEO in Google, he is servant of Google CEO, CEO head. If any Indian is a CEO in any other American company, he is a servant of that company. Okay, this is the present scenario now as far as India is. No famous mobile app is from India. See any video editing app or videos showing 3D video app like TikTok or YouTube. There nowhere Indians are there. Indians are involved in working for foreign companies. The Prime Minister runs here and there to get the companies they invest in India so that Indian would work there. And then he start boasting, India is doing this much in technology. See our company. This is not your company. These are foreigners' company. The question, deep question is arising. Why Indian cannot raise their own company? Okay, why? If a startup is going on in India, this is to serve any foreign companies only. They get project from them and they solve it and they give it to them like a services sector. Then one arena that is arriving is that how I can see that any country has grown from lower level to higher level. Then the name that is arriving is China. China as a country which has risen from a very lower level to very high level in very less time frame. Within 10 years, 10 years, when it started putting its focus on the science and technology, China is rising like this exponentially. Dy by dt of exponential is exponential only. If I have y equal to ex, dy by dt, that is the slope, is ex only. More x is there, more ex will be there. More ex will be there, more slope will be there. That is the China right now. More it is growing, more the growth rate is. It started from 2000. The question is rising, which supernova explosion happened in 2000 in China? That China is becoming like a giant in science and technology. China has lot of indigenous companies. They are working in science and technology and they have product and they are exporting their product globally. China is number one product exporter in electronics technology right now in the world. Number one probably in the mobile application development. Number one and number one electronic company. What is the triggering factor that triggered technology? The triggered technology of China grow like exponential. One of them is the Nobel Prize. China Nobel Prize. China Nobel Prize is also called State Preeminent Science and Technology Award. State Preeminent Science and Technology Award from China that started in 2000 that changed the Chinese science and technology arena itself. Now everyone in China is dreaming about to get preeminent award from the President Xi Jinping. Okay, this award money that is being granted in this award is higher than Nobel Award. Nobel Award is $1.1 million, I believe, or $1 million. This is $1.16 million or 8 RMB. RMB, RMB or yuan, 8 million yuan. Means this is higher to the Nobel Award. Two people are getting award every year. It started from 2000. From 2000, everyone in China is dreaming about inventing something. Probably he may come in the preeminent award of the China. This is the one of the thing that China started. If China started this in 2008 time period, China has aeroplane company supported by the government called Comac, I believe. Okay, commercial aircraft, some company is there which make passenger aeroplane like Boeing and Airbus. Okay, prior to 2000 era, China crude oil expenditure was zero. There was nothing there. After 2000, China grew like this once it started the pre-eminent award in science and technology. There is no award in India. Prime Minister, rather than focusing on its own technology, is running behind Apple, running behind Samsung, running behind Xiaomi, running behind this, running behind that. This is what his job is. Okay, whereas Chinese president, he sit in his country and he promote the country technology. 3 days back, there was a robotics kind of fair, robotics showcase happened in Beijing where 60 robots were displayed. Someone is doing boxing or something like that. This is called a humanoid approach of the robot. Whatever human is doing, robot would do. If you buy a robot, he will prepare breakfast for you. At least salad and those things it will prepare for you. It will cut onion and vegetable and this that it will pour the oil. It will make a salad for you. These are called humanoid approach. 60 robots came in that fair. That was a robotics fair. Means China day and night it is focusing toward the science and technology. That makes the China and India different. Prior to 2000, India expenditure in the industry was higher than China. Now there is no difference. China is more than two times heavier than America in manufacturing now. More than two times. Okay, we will. I have something for the preeminent award in the China. What it is doing. Okay, if I talk about the preeminent award in the China, China Preeminent Science and Technology Award that is granted to anyone who has done extensive work. This is distinctive award, who has done distinctive work in science and technology, cutting edge technology whatsoever. This award, so someone get 8 million RMB, that is equivalent to 1.16 million US dollar. This is granted by from 2000 era President of China, right now Xi Jinping. Mr. Xi Jinping. It is granted in the Great Hall of the People. Great Hall of the People is a hall in Beijing. There it is granted. Okay, there are four. This is among the five award in science and technology that China has started. Not one award. This is the highest award. There are four others. Three I have the name. State Natural Science Award, State Technological Innovation Award, State Scientific and Technology Progress Award, and this is the State Preeminent Science and Technology Award. There is one more. Five different awards in science and technology are being conferred to the Chinese every year. That is the base that China is growing exponential now. Everyone in China, from children to everyone, they are exposed to the high science and technology that is built by the Chinese company only, not American company or Japanese company. Okay, if I talk about this award, just I'll read for the few years how people have got the award. In 2000, Yuan Langping and Wu Wenjun, they received this award. Okay, that was given in the agriculturist. One Langping is an agriculturist. In agricultural area, either he or she, I don't know. In I would read as a he only. So he got, as he is agriculturist. Wu Wungjung is a mathematician. In 2001, the award was given to Wang Zuan and Huang Kun. Wang Zuan is computer scientist and Huang Kun is physicist. In 2002, award was given to Xin Ilian and he is computer scientist. In 2003, award was given to Lin Dongzheng and Wang Yongzhu. These two are, one is geologist and one is aerospace scientist. See the diversification in science in which China is giving this highest award. This is also called Chinese Nobel Award. In 2005, a 2004 award was not granted. 2005, Ye Zhu Hang and Wu Mang Chao, they got award in meteorologist. One is meteorologist and one is hepatobiliary surgery. Means hepatobiliary, I believe kidney or liver something. 2006, Li Zhangsheng, plant genetics. 2007, Ming Enje Wu Zhenzhoi. These two are, one is petrochemical engineer, one is biologist. 2008, Wang Zhongcheng and Zhu Guangxian. One is neurologist, doctor, and one is chemist. 2009, Gu Chaohao and Sung Jiangdong. One is mathematician and one is satellite engineer. 2010, Xi Chuangzhu and Wang Zhangyi. One is material scientist and one is pathophysiologist, means doctor in doctor arena. 2011, Zi Zilian and Wu Liangwong. One is physicist and one is architect. Okay, 2000, 2016, Wu 2016, Tu Yu. Tu Yu received Nobel Award in 2015. It's not that because it is she that I have seen. She received Nobel Award in 2015 for the 2015 in the pharma in the paracentrical. It is in, I believe it is in chemistry. To you. Then she would have done something else to get 2015 she got Nobel Award. 2016 she got the state preeminent award from the China. Means there are few people who are intersection with Nobel Award and Chinese Nobel Award both. Okay, if I discontinue this discussion, then 2020 19, Huang Zhua and Zheng Qingkun. One is nuclear submarine engineer. Nuclear submarine engineer. One is meteorologist. 2020, Gu Shangfen and Wang Zhanghong. One is one is gerodynamicist. I don't know. One is nuclear engineer. 2021, Zhang Hongtou, coronavirus. He did extensive research into it, and I believe vaccination or whatsoever. 2023, Li Deren and Zhua Qiun. One is expert in photogeometry, and remote sensing, and one is condensed water physicist. Condensed water physicist. Means award is being given in aerospace engineer to agriculturist to biology to chemist to anyone. Means full diversification. All arena in science and technology, they are supported by these awards. Three more awards that I have read, they are also being given every year. A state natural science award, a state technological innovation award, a state scientific and technology progress award. This is where Xi Jinping is busy nowadays. Indian Prime Minister is busy running country to country begging for some investment. Okay, but this is what China is doing. Prior to 2000, China was behind India. And after 2000, China is much ahead of America. Just in 25 years. Just focus on science and technology. Now, on the 11th of the August, there was a robot conference happened in the Beijing 2025. 60 humanoid robots were presented. Humanoid means robot will look like human and they will fight boxing and they will do your house core work also. There is a company called Stack. There is a company called Unitary Robotics, and because of this conference, its share prices grew like anything. Anyway, market of the humanoid AI robotics in China. Right now it is $2.2 billion. Dollars. It will rise to $4.1 billion dollars by 2032. This is called growing from scratch, from zero in 25 years. I won't say 25 years. By 2008 only China had passenger aeroplane company foundation. Foundation was done in 2008 only. Now many countries are buying C909 and 919 from the Comac company that makes passenger aeroplane. It started in 2000. Within 8 years only when this award started, Chinese people they started founding the companies. Now ByteDance is number one mobile app company, that is TikTok, in the world. Artificial intelligence, robotics, everywhere China is number one. Why Indian politicians they cannot focus on indigenous science and technology rather than running country to country like a beggar? I don't know. This is begging only, right? Means invest here and our people will be servant in your company and we will get lot of money, and with that we will boast that see science and technology growth in India.